Yeah, I'm at Stratford bus station and I can't believe my picture's put up here at Stratford bus station. There's me. Amazing. Yeah, also got messages of what they're all about. There's mine there. And it says Usman, a dedicated bus driver and union rep, passionately supports his colleagues and enjoys watching Test cricket, particularly when England and Pakistan face off. I was going to put India, but I thought no, I'll leave that. My name's Usman Ali. I'm a bus driver at West Ham Depot and I've been driving for 15 years, and I'm also a health and safety and trade union rep. Before I was doing multiple jobs, I saw an advert for buses and for Stagecoach. I thought I'd only do it for a year, but as 15 years later, I'm still doing it. You get a lot of the elderly passengers. Some of them have Zimmer frames and so on, and a lot of the time we don't utilise the ramp really for them. It's mainly used for wheelchair users, but I tend to look out for those passengers and ask them, would you like the ramp? I can deploy it, no problem. And in fact, some of them sometimes struggle to get on, so I then take it upon myself to secure the bus, make sure it's in neutral, and I get out and I help them to board the bus if necessary, or even to alight it. Again, you know, if you go out that a little bit out of your way for them, it's satisfying for yourself as well that you're also doing a good deed as well. So yeah, for me, it's I'm proud to help wherever I can. Yeah, I'm a big cricket fan. I do love. I've been following him since I was a little boy. I'll be honest with you, since the '92 World Cup, England-Pakistan final, and Imran Khan lifted the trophy, and I was torn between the two teams. I'm like, I live here, and then you've got Pakistan where my parents are from, and they're rooting for them. So I was like a bit confused at the time, but when I saw that moment where he lifted the trophy, it just inspired me. I thought, what a great achievement. England-Pakistan played Test cricket. I went to a '96 Test match, and I did play it at school as well. Never made it professionally, but you can ask my wife. When the cricket's on, no one disturb me. I'm watching the cricket as a passion, as a profession, and which I value greatly. The skill sets we have are, in my opinion, second to none, and we need to obviously the respect, I don't believe it's there, but I think slowly with these initiatives they need to understand driving a 12-ton bus, it's not a joke, it's serious work. Yeah, if somebody asked me to become a bus driver, I would I would encourage them. I would say, it's a stable job. The industry is diverse. It welcomes it from people from different backgrounds, and especially females as well. And we're seeing a lot of them coming through. So I would encourage anybody and everybody to do it. Start with that one.
Customer service update from the control room at North Greenwich. There are minor delays on the central line between Leytonstone and Hainault. There are severe delays on the Metropolitan line between Baker Street and Aldgate due to a present airline train. Minor delays on the rest of the line. Good service on London.
Hello again, sorry about that. Thank you everyone so much for coming. I am not Rosie Chu. Rosie Chu is just beside me. So I'm not going to say too much about the event because you're about to hear all about it from various speakers that we have today. So thanks again for coming, and I'm going to hand over to start us off to Rosie Chu, who's Head of Bus Service Delivery at Transport for London.
Thank you. Hi everyone. As Emma said, I'm Rosie, I'm Head of Bus Service Delivery at TfL. I'm really proud to be here today to celebrate with you all and opening this second phase of our bus appreciation campaign. I'll start by saying a huge thanks to Navy Lab for their invaluable collaboration with TfL over the past 2 years. It really has been fantastic. This kind of campaign is more than an initiative, it's more than a gimmick, it's a celebration of all the incredible people that drive and support the operations of over 9,000 vehicles and 675 routes every single day. The dedication of these people is the backbone of the public transport system, ensuring that London keeps moving reliably and safely. Their hard work and commitment are the reason why millions of Londoners can rely on a robust and a dependable bus network every day, and also think about all those other journeys we enable through the bus network onto other modes, doing other things. We go to all those places that no one else can. What makes this campaign truly special is its focus on recognising the unique, which we all are. Everyone's characters, experiences and the background that our drivers bring to work. We all know that a diverse workforce just makes us better, it makes us kind of a more rounded kind of group of people. Each driver has
Status update from the control room at North Bromwich.
Another one comes on. What makes the campaign special is its focus. Oh, I said that one. Every driver has a story, a journey that shaped them and brought them to where they are today. Their individual contributions and diverse perspectives that enrich our community and enhance our services that we provide to the public. Over the past 2 years, Navy Lab played a pivotal role in making the campaign a success. Your innovative ideas, dedication and support have allowed us to shine a spotlight on the operator and TfL teams, celebrating the hard work and personal stories. Your creative storytelling and engaging platform have been able to connect with the public on a deep level, fostering a greater appreciation of the people who keep London moving. The campaign brought smiles to everyone's faces and the faces of all our staff, instilling a sense of pride and recognition that they truly deserved. It's created a stronger bond between TfL and the communities we serve, reminding everyone of the human element behind our buses and how many people work so hard, both in the driving roles and behind the scenes. So to all our bus staff working across so many roles, we appreciate you, I appreciate you, and I know London appreciate you. This is a campaign for you. I look forward to saying hello and meeting everyone that's here today and offer you my own personal thanks. And with that, I'll hand over to Paul Lynch from Stagecoach.
Thank you, Rosie. Now, I wonder what announcement I'll get during this. Yeah, hello everybody. I'm Paul Lynch. I'm the Managing Director for Stagecoach London. I'm really pleased to be here to support this event, working with TfL and Navy Lab. We know it's right, don't we, to celebrate the role of the driver and their interactions with our customers as part of this bus staff appreciation campaign. We often hear, don't we, about the few times where maybe things don't go so well out on the road. But the majority of journeys, of course, do go well. We rarely hear about those, but it is, I guess, the reason for that is, I guess it's what our customers rightly expect. And yet, to get our customers to work, to school, to catch a train or a hospital appointment, London's bus staff, drivers as well as those supporting them, are providing the bus service that London deserves in all weathers, across Greater London and around the clock. When I talk to our new drivers on a Monday morning, one thing I always say to them, amongst many other things, because I talk a lot, but one of the things I say to them is that bus driving tends to be underestimated by the wider world. It's a difficult job, it's an interesting job, it's a varied job, it's a very responsible job. And within Stagecoach London, and indeed I'm sure all the operators, it's the most important job. Because whether it's me, or the schedulers, or the HR people, or the engineers, all of us have a really important role in delivering the service, but the one job that we absolutely cannot do without is the bus driver. To a degree, all the rest of us can be organised in different ways. So, yeah, it's right and proper that we should celebrate that at every opportunity, and the campaign today is part of that. So that's why Stagecoach London is very happy to support this campaign, to celebrate the uniqueness of each member of staff living and working within the local community as part of this bus staff appreciation campaign. And remember, saying thank you to the driver can really help their day and help them to feel valued by London's diverse bus customers. So thank you. I didn't get interrupted by an announcement. So it's bound to happen to Andy Edwards from Go Ahead.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you, everyone. So hi, I'm Andy Edwards. I'm the Operations Director for Go Ahead London, and obviously I'm, of course, delighted to be here today to support this important event and the partnership between TfL and Neighbourly Labs. As a representative of a fellow bus operator in London with roots serving North Greenwich bus station, I have to agree with everything that Paul has said just then. You're totally right. Being a bus driver in London is an extremely important job, and public transport colleagues are the heartbeat of London. So without the heartbeat of London, London doesn't work, the economy fails, and it's a real challenging environment for us to all get around in. So without the bus drivers and all other public transport workers, we can't do it without you. So typical, why did I fold the paper? And yet, all public transport colleagues are more than that. They're more than what they do for just driving or staff supporting the London bus network. They're also including TfL bus station staff, and everyone is a diverse group with individual and unique talents serving their own local areas. So Go Ahead is absolutely happy and delighted to be supporting the achievements of TfL and Neighbourly Labs. It's fantastic to see some of our colleagues pictured all along. It's been great to hear some of the stories as well. I hear we can't say how many football shirts one individual does have, so we'll move on from that. But I would invite you all to please, after all the speeches are done, to engage in the pictures, have a look at the QR codes, and certainly find out more about the backstories of some really interesting individuals that deliver our public transport network. So thank you to all colleagues who are an essential service and deliver to the capital every day. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you very much. I prepared something to say, but the font is so small that I'm not sure I can read it, so I'm going to freestyle a little bit. But lovely to see you all here today, and so gorgeous to see these stories brought to life. As mentioned, I'm from Neighbourly Lab, along with my colleague Jake, Ava, and colleagues Marnie and Emma, who aren't here today, who've all been part of creating this campaign in partnership with TfL over the last 2 years. Neighbourly Lab is an non-profit organisation that focuses on creating stronger and more connected communities. People home today then, by the sound of it. But yes, as I was saying, our mission at Neighbourly Lab is focusing on how to create stronger and more connected communities. So we wanted to think about how could you create more connection between bus drivers and the people who serve and take the bus network, as well as the other bus staff. We worked in partnership with TfL to bring this campaign to life, and some people here may not know, we actually worked with bus staff to create this campaign. So 2 years ago, we spent hours, days, weeks in depots, so I know what it's like getting up at 3 a.m. for a shift. I would be fired immediately as a bus driver. I would not keep it up, but I do know that experience. And we worked with drivers particularly to design ideas for what we might do to try and increase that level of engagement. And this campaign came out of that, as well as in addition something else that's being launched across the network today, which are stickers that are being put in place across 1,000 buses in London, which will be in the Stratford area, as well as here in North Greenwich and around Finsbury Park, which encourage passengers to thank and greet drivers as they board the bus. So just something small that can make a big difference. We've seen it have an effect. The results of the trial that we did last time, we saw a 7% increase in behaviour of passengers thanking and greeting their drivers getting on board the bus. But the numbers aren't really what matters. What was important was we heard from drivers that they really felt the difference. They could notice that more people were saying hello and thank you, and the difference that made to feeling seen and appreciated in their role. So something really small making a big difference. On the passenger side of things, again, seeing campaigns like this, we've heard time and again, it's so important to appreciate drivers. I don't think they're appreciated enough. It is a really difficult job and people don't acknowledge that. So I think from the passenger's perspective, I know they send a big thank you to all of you for all that you do and in all the service that you give. So just passing on the appreciation from them. Thank you from Neighbourly Lab to TfL, of course, for partnering with us on this piece and being able to bring this to life, but also to the operators here today and other operators who were part of the previous iteration for allowing us to work with your staff to bring these campaigns to life and install stickers on board buses, which I know is a tedious exercise and takes time and lots of planning, so we really appreciate that. To the staff here in North Greenwich as well as in Stratford for enabling us to install this beautiful gallery of stories. Thank you to them as well. And I suppose the thing I would love for everyone to take away, what we have learned from this campaign is the value of appreciation and interaction and having that sort of human connection with people. as an organisation that focuses on that, we're not particularly surprised that that makes a difference for people, but I think it can be forgotten in today's world. So just encourage everybody to get out there, and as you are riding public transport, to say thanks to our really crucial bus staffs that run this network, and yeah, get London moving. So thank you all, and thank you all for coming today. Now, I am due to hand over to someone who is not.
Superloop 2 is now a possibility as well, coming to a bus stop near you. You are the heart, the beating heart of London's bus network, the second largest network in the world, by the way, and certainly by far the largest in Europe. And what makes this campaign truly special is the focus on recognising the unique characters, the unique experiences, and of course the background that all of London's bus staff have. Last week I was really privileged to attend the London Bus Awards, not very far from here, and to present 2 categories of awards. And what I learned when I was learning about the case studies and the examples that were being showcased in those awards was just a small number of the total number of staff that have been put forward for recognition, but who deserve recognition. And staff like those pictured here today, in the pictures we see around the bus station, provide an excellent service to London day and night, in all weathers, in all seasons, and in all circumstances. So, to many of you who in this room are not bus drivers, next time you get on the bus, may I encourage you to say a friendly hello. I always try. And if you're able to say thank you when you get off as well, please do. Because they appreciate it, of course, and we all appreciate it. And let me say to you, on behalf of the Mayor of London, thank you. We really, really appreciate all the work that you do. Without you, we simply could not get this city moving in the way we do. So thank you for your time, thank you for your efforts, and I hope...
Customer service update.